Hello, 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 hello. Hit the horns, baby. It's time to figure out how to play this game again. I'm trying to think of the controls, and they're all fucked, so. I like that drum at the end. All right, so if y'all remember, we decoded the message last time. And y'all lucky that I'm a sucker for Mystery Sunday because I really want to play Crusader Kings 3. I've been playing it a lot over Thanksgiving and actually before then. But it is what it is. Yeah, so we get away. We got a Golden Gate Hotel. Silicon. So let's pop on down here. Let's talk to our girl.
What's going on, Tex?
You know anything about this encoded note? Nope. And here we go. I don't think we've been
Ardo
in here.
Newpop is a gigantic goon who works at the front desk at the Golden Gate Motel. Ardo's no rocket scientist. In fact, he probably doesn't even know what a rocket scientist is.
Right, Selena? That game was addicting. Boob tube hobnobbing, eh?
Anything good on the tube today?
Uh-huh. I'm watching the Captain Wallaby show, and he's so funny.
Captain Wallaby. Let's show some
Captain
interest.
Wallaby, your favorite show?
It's my third favorite show. My favorite is the Inspector Burns Fire Safety Show.
Name dropping fib, make conversation.
Why is that your favorite show?
Because fire safety is very important, and I want to grow up to be just like Inspector Burns.
He is grown up, isn't he? Sarcastic change of subject, lies shamelessly, patronizing manipulation. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, old Burnsy's the best. You know, we always play a little game called 20 Questions. You want to play?
Okay. I can answer some questions, but first I have to put on my fire hat because Inspector Burns' Fire Safety Show is going to be on pretty soon.
We need to get a fire hat, I think. Because we've got
I
a
went
mask.
to his pawn shop because I thought he would have Inspector Burns action figures, but he didn't, and I got mad at him, so he probably don't like me. Ooh, Chelsea is pretty cool, because she's got good magazines and stuff. That's where I bought my Inspector Burns Fire Safety Manual.
Okay,
He's
we
a
maybe need
nice
to go get
guy,
one of
and I
those.
like to eat there because there's a TV. She's the lady who makes the best pizza. I eat at her pizza place all the time because I love it. I don't know what that is.
You don't know who Sal is, okay?
I just want to be like my hero, Inspector Burns, because fire safety is very important.
Okay, who's Colonel? You know anything about the Colonel?
I never heard nothing about that.
I like his bow tie.
I heard about that, but I don't know what a crusade is.
For the cops.
I don't know what that is.
What about to do with the nose?
I never heard nothing about that.
Well, Krusty the Clown.
I used to watch his TV show, and it was pretty good, but then it stopped. And then he opened a store down the street, and I used to go there and buy stuff, but then it closed.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know what that is. I never heard nothing about that.
The Countess Renair. That's who hired us for the bird, I think, right?
I don't know what that is.
Franco. Eddie Ching? He's not gonna know Eddie Ching
I
either.
never heard nothing about that.
Knickerbocker.
I don't know what that is. I never heard nothing about that. I don't know what that is.
All right. Guess that's it. All right, so what do we got in our inventory? We do have an Inspector Burns mask.
Well, that's not gonna.
All right, let's go see if we can get one of those safety manuals.
Talk to me, handsome.
No? That seemed like a good idea. Where can we go? I think we gotta dress up like Inspector Burns. So where are we gonna find shit?
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
Yeah, we know all about Rook. Oh, I missed the door.
What else can I help you with, Murphy?
Murphy?
I don't know anything about that.
Can we... We got the fish food still. That guy creeps me out every fucking time, and I know he was here. Okay, we gotta slow this down.
I wonder what all these. The slice of heaven has been making people.
What was up here? Was there anything up here? What is that?
This is where graffiti novices come to practice. After honing their skills, they move on to places where people actually care if you spray paint their walls. This is where graffiti. Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Mr. Bone.
Ask away.
You see me get jumped?
Wish I could help. Oh, don't know a thing about it.
Alright, well, you're useless to me. Yeah, I got no idea what's going on. Where are we at? I don't want to click on anything, but just give us a hint where we're at. Being past Ardo. Are we on Colonel Fran in the alley? Yes. Alright, we know it's Inspector Burns. All the items are available. Oh, no shit. We would never. I don't have the patience to search around like that. Nibbler, my man. We're looking at the dude jerking off. Alright, we gotta go to the warehouse. Which way was the warehouse? I think it was this way. Right? I told my kid back to reality. How did we miss this? That clown kind of spooked me.
Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up.
I think he sounds funny too. No.
That door leads to the street.
Thanks, Tex. I like hearing this. There's a TV in here. That's what I wanted to watch.
Looks like some kind of...
Hi, kids. It's me, Inspector Burns.
Yeah, so we gotta sound like that
We
dude.
all know fire can be our friend, but fire can be our foe. So many times, fire starts so carelessly. And what can fires do? Fires burn you. Never, never light matches. No, no.
All right, yeah, we already watched
Inspector
that.
Burns. I always thought he was a freak, but the kids love him. So does Ardo.
All right, so let's go to the hotel. Which way was the hotel? Hey. Can we open the doors from here?
All he-
This guy comes up to me and says he don't like you hanging around here. So he gives me a bunch of money and says he'll pay me more if I keep you out of here until he goes away.
Ardo's not gonna let me into those rooms at the hotel.
Okay.
But I've got that Inspector Burns costume. Maybe I'll try it on him next time I go in. Well, that's not gonna... Well, that's not gonna work.
Is he just gonna use it?
Now I've got an Inspector Burns disguise that would fool his own mother. It certainly ought to do the trick on a goofball like Ardo.
Fire Marshal Bill, it basically
It's
is.
my hero, Inspector Burns.
What's going on, Tom? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Drop a like while you're here. How heartwarming, right?
And you must be Fire Ranger Ardo, my biggest fan in the entire world.
Yes, sir, Inspector Burns. You must have got the letter I sent you.
Ad lib quickly, tongue-in-cheek, devoid of any really emotion. Oh, let's go tongue-in-cheek.
Why, yes, Ardo. I was deeply touched when I read your letter. But now I can't seem to remember a single word of it.
That's okay. I know you're pretty busy. I wanted you to inspect
Hey,
this
Laura.
hotel for fire safety. I followed all your fire
How we
safety
doing?
tips.
Given reluctantly. Let's give in. I don't know what that means.
Well, okay. I can see this means a lot to you. You're a good kid, so I'll just take a look around.
All right. I'll open the doors, Inspector Burns.
After a few minutes, I find the door to the Regency
we're
Escort
in.
Service Hotel Suite. The door's locked, but there's a security panel on the wall beside it. Looks like it requires a password.
Silicon. Did I spell it wrong? How do you fucking spell silicon wrong? It's C-I-L-C-O-N, right? I need a hat? Like what, like a Sherlock hat? I could have swore it was silicon. Can we exit? Ah, damn it. Encoded note said it. Examine. S-I-L-I-C-O-N. Alright. Let's do this again.
All hell has broken loose since the government stopped requiring products to display those give a hoot don't pollute symbols.
No, I wanted to go.
I can't talk now. I'm watching.
After a few minutes, I find the door to the Regency Escort Service Hotel Suite. The door's locked, but there's a security panel on the wall beside it. Looks like it requires a password.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Support the hat idea. A deer stalker. All right, I think I know what you can give me for Christmas then there, buddy. And I can't spell, Nibbler, if you're saying come on, or that's to the hat.
So this is the Regency Escort Service Love Suite. Now that I'm in, I'll need to find something to prove that Sal's been a frequent customer.
Love sweet. That's right, we're digging the dirt up on the husband. Let's save it, because I don't want to do any of that again. We're at the whorehouse, so let's just call it what it is. We'll call a spade tonight. And you could call it a deer stalker too all you want. I'm still going to call it a Sherlock Holmes hat. I got a big head.
Boy, that rug looks expensive. Judging by the stains, I'd guess things occasionally get out of hand around here.
That's gross. Let's look at everything here.
This looks like a switch of some kind. Probably has something to do with the lights.
Yeah, you think so?
This appears to be a very poor copy of Monet's Drowning Frogs.
Anything behind the frogs? No. Let's put it back though. I don't know my fitted hat size. I could probably figure something out.
The air vents keep the room right at room temperature.
What is that? Just a window?
Ah, French doors with American knobs. Lavish, yet practical.
French doors with American knobs. What's an American knob compared to a French knob? There's another vent. We need to check all these.
The air vents keep the room right. I'd call this one Two Girls Bothered by Ants on a Picnic.
Oh, Brian, you're just ants at a picnic. Alright, well that bed's waiting for us. This couch
Those
seems
chairs look
sus.
pretty comfy.
It said chairs, so
That's a great looking table.
it's a nice looking table. What's on this nice looking table?
Looks like a piece of bright, shiny foil. Must be from a bottle of champagne.
What are we gonna do with that?
This must be titled Mishap on the High Seas.
Found it.
A twisty board game. I used to play this as a kid. I wonder what the escort girls do with it.
Fucking Twister? Twister's hidden behind a fucking picture and you can't do anything with
A
it?
twisty board game. I used to play this as a... The air vents keep...
Air vents keep things vented. Yep.
Nice.
good.
Boring, but nice. I'm starting to think this painting's following me around.
I must say, it can't really move too much. It's a ginormous picture. Tom, you did an avatar, dude. A T. It's engulfing the entire chat.
This painting is very yellow.
Yeah, you like that one, don't you, Tom? Oh, I
A
like
list
that
of
one too.
names. All female. Looks like Sal's a regular here at the Love Suite.
Why would you assume Sal's a regular? Sal's Conquest. Oh, okay. That would pretty much do it, right? Why would he
A
post
rose
that
bush
hide
by a
behind a picture there?
fence. Pretty exciting stuff.
I think you can just change the name somehow. Yeah, you pretty much just need to put some little TLC into your YouTube account, basically. Alright. Well, I think that's all we needed then, right? Probably, but I don't want to have to come back.
Man now wishing he hadn't gotten drunk and challenged the other guy to a duel for insulting Rosie, the toothless wench with the heart of gold. I'll bet Sal's made good use of that couch.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Those chairs look pretty comfy. Those chairs look pretty...
Ooh, that's a cool looking picture though, for reals.
Plastic plants, as always, add that special touch to a room. Girls looking for contact lens.
That would be kind of fun to go to art gallery and try and just name all the
Nice
pictures.
cathedral.
All right. Let's take a look at the book.
A book about the history of the Golden Gate Hotel. Looks fascinating.
Can we take it?
That's a great looking table.
That is a great looking table. All right, where did this room go?
Ah, a French door.
What in the world do we got here?
Looks like someone left their shorts in the hot tub. I think I'll leave them right where they are. Someone's dropped a cork into this mounted vase. The opening's too narrow to get my hand in. I'd break it, but it looks like it's made out of saranite, that new unbreakable plastic. The cork looks like a typical champagne cork with some wire mesh on it. Wire mesh.
Wire mesh. So we need something to get that out. Oh, how about a bra?
Well, I guess one of the escort girls left her bikini top.
Is that a dirty Band-Aid? Tell me where to have to take a dirty Band-Aid.
Oh, sick. A yucky Band-Aid. Plastic plants, as always, add that special touch to a room.
Hey, we got a bunch of Budweisers.
Beer cans. Oh, they're empty.
Or those Bud Lights. Those look like Budweisers. Old school Budweisers.
Oh, yuck. The towel smelled like mildew and fine hops.
Is somebody in there?
Looks like a couple of objects have fallen into the drain. With that screwdriver, I could undo the screws on this drain cover and get that roll of film.
With that screwdriver? What screwdriver?
You try scrubbing it out, you try soaking it out, but Sal
Guess that
still
means we gotta
got
find a
that ring
screwdriver.
around the collar. Oh, there's nothing like a fluffy, downy scented towel.
Alright, so we need a screwdriver and we gotta come back into the pool house here, or the hot tub. I got a couple more rooms to search.
Ah, French doors with American...
Take a different look at the room. Pop it around, whip it, whip it. Alright, let's take a look at the music.
Large Tudor-style windows. Got a nice view of the city.
It's not what I looked at.
A piece of sheet music. Let's see. Lucido L'Amour. Must be Western music. Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm gonna be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the showers
Singing.
me. La la, hey, la la la, to hell with it.
Wasn't too bad, actually.
A matching Larson grand piano bench.
Doesn't seem like it.
Good
No, I think we
evening,
gotta get
ladies
that
and
cork out.
charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco.
Unless you were wanting to, like, strangle somebody. What do we got over here? What is that?
Oh, a Passion's Breath room deodorizer.
Magnet?
It smells terrible, but it's got a magnet on it. And magnets can be handy.
There you go. I'm gonna look down.
A Larson grand piano.
All right. Can we even fit through here? Get through text, you fat ass. All right, into the bedroom we go. Well, we see there's a lock. But
You know, suddenly, I'm hungry for a fruit cup.
Fruit cup. Got your cocktail. Fruit.
This looks like a switch of some kind.
Yeah,
Probably
who do
has
we look
something
like?
to do with the lights.
Agent 47?
I bet this desk would look even better in my office.
Just drag it out, man.
Looks like the upper left drawer is locked. I'll bet I could open it if I had something to pick the lock.
Like a mesh wire. All right, what else we got in these other drawers?
I love finding unlocked.
Well, let's scoot up a little bit so we can actually see in these drawers.
A Gideon's Bible. It figures. Everything points to Sal being an aspiring televangelist. I love finding unlocked.
Ah. Ooh, a camera.
Camera. Too bad there's no film in it. There's no dust on it, though. Must have been used recently.
Can we take it?
I love finding unlocked
Yeah,
drawers.
me too, Tex. Me too. Oh, there's something in there. I gotta get around some change.
12 cents. Some people would take this change, but not me. Cash maybe, but not change.
I wouldn't take change. Guess that's nothing. All right, let's put our head back up. Move some four fucking pictures around. You know something's gonna be in that closet. Come on, spin it around. Give me an angle. There we go.
My Uncle Stan used to wear a tie with that same pattern on it.
At least they moved the pictures faster in here.
Yeah, that's a nice chair. Well, I certainly hope Sal doesn't come out of the closet.
I think that meant the same in 1994 or whenever this came out.
Champagne glasses end up in the weirdest places. Hopefully this isn't Sal's negligee. The color's all wrong for him.
It's all wrong. Alright, so we just got a champagne glass out of there.
The nightstands balance the bed nicely. I love symmetry.
I do too. Oh, what do we got here? Playboy?
Oh, it's last month's Playbub magazine. Looks like it's stuck inside the drawer.
Ew. Ew.
Lamp adds a nice touch. Looks like a nice vacation spot. The air vents keep the room.
Hey, look at that. Smoke stain? What is that? There's a paper on the floor.
Bed looks deluxe. Firm, but not too firm.
We got something on the ground. Dirty underwear.
Frilly panties. I hope they aren't Sal's. The nightstands balance the bed. The nightstands balance.
Someone really should clean up around here.
I'll bet this love seat.
Lived up to it. I bet you're right, Tex, since we are in a brothel.
I don't think I ought to open that credenza. It might be full of Sal's underwear. I don't think
you get paid to think, Tex.
This is a piece by that famous dead artist Van Popper entitled Corpse in a Field.
Oh, we forgot Cowboys playing poker?
Which one's cheating? Look closely.
Ooh, let's see. Who's cheating? Well, probably this guy, because he can see that guy's looking over the shoulder. We looked at the fruit cup. We looked at the floor really good. We did not, but it wasn't shit. Where did we get a fucking screwdriver from? Did we really miss that much shit laying around? I thought we searched pretty much everywhere pretty thoroughly. I'm talking like in previous places, locations, like the fire suit and the crate. Where else would we find a screwdriver? Hold on. Let's try this magnet. Oh, it's always authentic, baby. If you're donating a hat to it, that means you got to start showing up.
It smells terrible.
I want to use it.
Well, that's not gonna work.
See, I thought that was a good idea. Huh? No? Can we release the Geiger? Where was that shit? That shit was all in there. Yeah, I know your sub. Sub ain't of you though, motherfucker, or a like. Yeah, we need to use fucking wire. I get that. Yeah, take a regular race. Yeah, we get that. Oh, see, I'm just not smart enough. All right. And our filled champagne glass, we want to use that. At least it's authentic. He's making more than one trip to fill it up with water. And not to be a snob, but wouldn't that be a champagne flute?
As I fill up the mounted vase, the champagne cork flows to the top. I'm just gonna reach in and pick it up.
Alright, now let's examine that shit.
I can just get this piece of wire. There we go.
Alright, now where was that lock to pick? It was in the bedroom, right? You know what? We didn't cover our tracks. What are we doing here? Alright, is this going to be a puzzle? I hope this is a puzzle. Not examine. I want to use. Oh, I'm disappointed. I wanted like a little puzzle.
It's a shoelace. I hope it hasn't been used inappropriately.
Why is the shoelace locked up? There was wire around the cork. We got it. We in there. Okay. We're gonna have to, I think I got what we're doing. We're gonna fish something out. A magnet on a string. Get your head up, homie. And then that stuff was in here, right? Whoa. Texas drunk. Oh, the screwdriver's fucking in there. Maybe if we would have looked. We wouldn't have been looking for a screwdriver. We still would. I never would have thought to put the water in the champagne flute.
Well, that's not gonna work. Looks like a roll of film down there. I believe it's a roll of nutty pictures.
All right. All right, TK, have a good night, bud. Enjoy playing Rocket League. I'm sure that's where you're headed. Score a goal for me. All right, so evidence for Saul. That's what we're here for. Hot tub, yeah, grate on the floor. We did that. Screwdrivers made of metal, magnets, deodorizer. Yep, that's got the magnets. Get the grates. Yep. All right. We gotta develop the film. Let's go to the technology store. Electronic shop. Let's just go right to him.
Oh, it's the Photomatic Plus Film Developing Kit. How convenient.
How convenient is right. All right. That newspaper. I want to use my credit card. All right. Can we just combine those right here? Incriminating photos of Sal. All right, well, let's take a look at those.
These pictures are sick.
Oh, he's a
Francesco
Twister
will be
guy.
so happy.
He's happy just because he's by those boobs. All right, let's go. Chandler Avenue, and where is that? That's his pizza joint, right? We gonna get beat up again?
Well, gorgeous, you're back. Did you get the evidence I need?
Okay, I'm working on it, but I need some help from you.
I thought you understood the terms of our agreement. Get the scoop on my husband, or you won't get any help from me.
I thought we had that.
These pictures are sick. Francesca will be so happy.
Did we just pick the wrong thing?
Okay, Tex?
Okay, what the hell happened there?
Oh, excellent! This will do the job nicely. I'll answer all your questions now.
Wow, that's for all that. Jeez. Alright.
Sorry, I don't know anything about.
What about Rusty?
He was a weirdo who
I think we
opened up
already
a
asked her
shop
about
just
all this
down the
stuff.
street. That would have been a couple of years ago. The business went under in a hurry and the clown just disappeared. Sorry. That's that religion for norms only. It makes me sick.
Mega me sick.
He opened that radioactive shack across to the street. I haven't spoken with him yet.
What about this lady?
Can't help?
Franco?
So
18?
sorry. Can't help. So I was up late having some espresso, then I saw you get jumped. The guy who hit you was real small, maybe a 5'6", 130 pounds. I didn't see his face. He took your package you were carrying, then ran off. It looked like a professional hit, but he wasn't trying to kill you. Believe me, if he wanted to, he could have.
Oh, thanks, lady.
After the first guy took off, I saw another guy come running down from your office. He bent over you and went through your coat. Then he ran off too. I recognized the second guy. He was a mutant named Pug. In fact, I remember seeing him hanging around your office for the past few days. Anyway, I went over to make sure you were okay. Sal showed up a few minutes later and I made him carry you up to your office. That's all I know.
Alright, what about Pug?
Pug is ugly as sin and smells like he sleeps in a latrine. On and off for the past week or so, I've seen him keeping an eye on your office.
Alright, let's find this motherfucker now. Let's go ask our homie. Where's our girl? Can we talk to her from here?
How can I help you, Tex?
What about Meek or Beak? Oh, that's the Coit Tower. That's the Coitus Tower.
Hiya, Murphy. Well, Pug and I used to hang out sometimes.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him for a while. I heard he's gotten a job of some kind. He doesn't work very often, and he usually sleeps in a box down by the Snow White warehouse.
Following Beak's instructions, I hang around the warehouse. Not long after, a gust of wind carries a horrible stench into my nasal passages. I turn and see a shadowy figure waddle into the alley.
The way you look at me, it makes me nervous.
This isn't what I expected.
Oh, don't get me wrong, Pug. I'm here for a friendly chat.
You mean you're not there to hurt me?
Well, now that you mention it, I guess I am.
I must be going now.
Okay, you run and I'll shoot. Then we'll see who's faster.
This talk of guns has frightened me. I think I've soiled myself.
I think maybe I'll turn that mug of yours into goulash.
The way you threaten has caused me to wet myself. Why are you treating me like I'm some kind of criminal?
Well, I'm no lawyer, but last I heard, robbery was illegal.
You're a cynical person, if you'll forgive my saying so.
Bogart retort? Yeah.
Okay, I forgive you. Now, would you please just hand over my wallet?
Here's your wallet. You will see I have spent very little of your money. Tell me, how did you find me?
Just facts, man.
Well, you're pretty sneaky, but someone saw you rob me. They also said you were tailing me.
I was hired to follow you. I provide people with information through ways of my own.
Okay.
Oh, and stealing my wallet was in the job description.
No, I'm just looking for ways to make extra money. I was hired by an old PI who called himself the Colonel. He paid me to follow you and report back on everyone I saw you talk to. He also wanted me to tell him if I saw you with a little statue of a bird. He told me very little else, though he said that he had to find out if you could be trusted. There, I have told you everything I know. Now let me go,
Let's go
and
talk
I
to the
shall
Colonel.
not bother you again.
Colonel's office is now a location on the map. Let's go, y'all.
The Colonel was my mentor in the detective biz. When I was a young, idealistic crime fighter, I didn't understand some of the Colonel's unethical PI methods. I reported the Colonel to the PI licensing board, and his license was temporarily revoked.
What a
In
jerk.
the years since, I've come to understand and even occasionally used the Colonel's questionable methods, but we've never made up. I haven't seen the Colonel's office since we fell out 15 years ago. From the look of the exterior, the Colonel's kept it up nicely. I knock on the door and it swings open. The place is trashed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to put off that trip to the Caribbean. Maybe permanently.
My God, what happened? Who did this to you?
The chameleon. He's some kind of shapeshifter. I swear he's the devil himself.
What did he want? Why did he attack you?
Oh, he thought I had it. When he found out I didn't, he tried to torture me into telling him where it was. Yeah, he got impatient, stuck a knife in my chest. I must have passed out. I didn't get enough sleep last night. Well,
What was he looking for?
the winter chip. The cult wants it. They're planning a doomsday party. They're afraid whoever's got the chip might stop them. You're gonna have to find it and get it to Capricorn. Yeah, they know what to do with it.
But I don't know where to look. You gotta
We
give
know
me
about
some help.
Capricorn. Remember we helped this
no
out
time.
last one.
There's a disc by the bookcase. It's got information on the winter chip. Don't fail me, Tex. I hope to God you've learned something after all these years.
I fly the Colonel to the hospital and the attendants rush him into surgery, but won't tell me what his chances are. I know I should go and search the Colonel's office for the disc he referred to, but I'm having a hard time keeping my eyelids popped open. I decide to go back to my office for a couple of hours of shut-eye. As I open the door, I catch a whiff of expensive perfume, then feel my jaw slam into a brick wall. When my vision clears, I'm seated across from a beautiful Oriental woman with matching goons on either side of me.
Good evening, Mr. Murphy. Please, have a seat.
Let's be good-natured.
Gee, thanks. My dogs are really tired.
Yes, you've been very busy, haven't you? Let me introduce myself. My name is Eddie Ching.
I'm gonna save it. Because I feel like we could smart off and die. Let's play dumb.
Give me a break. Eddie Ching's a guy, and I'm fairly sure you're a girl.
I found it useful for people to think Eddie Ching is a man, but that's no concern of yours. I have learned that you were hired to steal a statuette from my apartment. I admire the skill you display in doing so, but I must now ask you to return the bird to me.
Pathetic groveling. I'm doing it.
Look, I swear on my mother's grave I don't have it. Someone mugged me last night and stole it. Please don't kill me. Please, I'll do anything, but don't kill me!
It's gone? You imbecile! Have you no idea what you've done? You were set up. The person who hired you belongs to a group so powerful, they may hold the fate of the world in their hands. The statuette is worthless, except to this cult. And I went to great lengths to keep it from them. And all it took was one idiotic PI to give these fanatics the talisman they need to lose the demons of hell upon the earth.
I mean, idiotic.
I'm sorry, who knew?
Right?
You obviously don't understand what I'm saying. With the statuette, the cult will fulfill its prophecies, unleashing an unimaginable flood of destruction. The prophecy is supposed to be fulfilled in 6 days. If the statuette is not recovered before then, nothing will matter. We'll all be dead.
Let's be curious.
You seem to know a lot about this cult and were able to get the statuette in the first place. Why don't you send some of your goons out and clear up the problem?
The cult knows about me. They tried several times to steal the statuette once they learned I had it. They will not allow me or my operatives to obstruct their plans. You, however, they do not consider to be a threat. The cult is behind the crusade for genetic purity. I don't know any more than what I've told you, except for the identity of the man who set you up. He is known as the Chameleon. If you can find him, you will be within reach of the statuette.
That's the second time I've
You
heard
should
that
realize that your blunder makes you responsible for 10 billion lives. Hope for your own sake that you can succeed where more powerful people cannot. Let this be a reminder to you not to repeat your mistakes. If you fail, I will see you in hell.
So, did he have the chip or not?
I never found out. My usual methods of persuasion weren't working, so I had to get a little more forceful. Next thing I know, his light squad. I think I killed him.
I mean, you put a knife.
Dead men don't help us. We've got to find out about that chip. If the Colonel didn't have the chip, then he probably sent it to Murphy. Stick around and keep tabs on him until the last second. But don't kill him. If the chip doesn't show up, make sure Murphy doesn't blunder into our path. If you find the chip, destroy it. Then you can do what you want with Murphy.
Oh, yes. Oh, I fucking love this. I'm gonna hit that drum
Maybe
once.
I need a career change. 2 days in a row waking up in a semi-conscious stupor is enough for anybody. My nose is so sore my eyes water when I inhale and all my front
hit him with
teeth
that Three
shift
Stooges
slightly
sound.
when I exhale. On top of all this, I found out that the world population could be annihilated because of me.
Dude, you didn't
It's
know.
just too much guilt to heap on a guy at this hour of the morning. Looks like I'm on my own. I'll need to find that disc the Colonel referred to. And what about that Countess? Was she on the level or was she just feeding me a line?
She was feeding you a line, homie. We got a fax or anything?
My shiny but cheaply made fax
Time is
machine
it?
sits ready for action.
A wise guy, eh? Any mail or anything? No. We should just travel and not try to go down the steps here. Hey, we did it pretty good there. Alright, talk to our newsie.
What's going on, Tex?
Got anything new here? What's up with this dude?
Wish I could help you.
Alright, we need to go talk to our criminals. Alright, we need to go to the colonel's office. That's what we need to do.
When I get to the colonel's office, the police are just leaving. They tell me they've combed the place and come up empty. I'm not surprised. As I step inside, I try to remember what the colonel told me. Something about a winter chip and an emergency disc hidden somewhere in the display case. Maybe the info on the disc will tell me something about this chameleon. Colonel always did have the nicest desk in the business.
I want to get the pen.
Chairs are a little too nice. I'm sure the chameleon went through this stuff and picked up anything important.
She's looking at us.
Oh, nice bow. Boy, the chameleon sure was in a destructive mood. I gotta ask myself once more, does everybody in this town own a credenza?
It's at the bookcase. Okay, the bookcase is over there. Stop being drunk, Tex.
Standard office supply stacking trays. Nice computer. Looks like it's all hooked up. Nothing's coming up. I'll need to load up a disk before I get any information off this computer. Boy, the chameleon sure...
What is up with the colonel, man?
The colonel certainly does like his calendar spicy. That picture frame's lying face down.
Who's that?
Oh, nice looking dame. This must be the Colonel's squeeze. If I could track her down, maybe she could give me some more information.
Okay. Oh, let's move up on his drawers. No pun intended.
Looks like these drawers have been picked. Looks like these drawers. These desk drawers were probably...
Hey.
My PI instincts and keen sense of smell tell me that this envelope was sent by a woman of some kind.
Milan Toad. Toady? I can't see that shit. Alright, there we go. That'll do, donkey. A little too good.
Some sort of greeting card.
Well, let's grab the greeting card. Every day I think of you. Because I'm nosy. Sorry I haven't been in Chile. I work late. I'm trying to wrap things up. Pick it up till we get there. Spanks and kisses, the Colonel. got a water cooler?
A deluxe hydro dispenser. And I thought my water cooler was nice. Rosebud.
Alright. Said something on a bookcase.
This display cabinet must contain all the Colonel's favorite mementos. Wonder what he did with his ceramic mushrooms and pink flamingo bird baths I gave him. Oh, nice brown pot. Looks like a munchie bowl.
Munchie bowl? What's a munchie?
This must be a ceramic yam. Well, it looks like the chameleon didn't have time to smash all the vases. This must be the disc the Colonel mentioned. Maybe I can run it on his computer.
That was easy. My DOS version 99.999, copyright 2035. Oh, I didn't look at the other stuff. Text. In case anything happens to me, I've made this test to give you enough information to carry on in my place. Despite our past problems, I don't know anyone else who could replace me. Since you're reading this, I suppose something has gone wrong, so now it's up to you. Should we talk like him? First of all, you're probably never heard of Capricorn. We've heard of Capricorn. All you need to know is a secret organization that infiltrates groups that pose a threat to society, and it revels them from the inside out. Dozens of cults, terrorists, groups, political cannibals have broken up before the public ever knew there was a threat. How can be involved with Capricorn is unimportant. Suffice to say, it is that we've done each other some favors. I have been helping them infiltrate a corporation called Genetic Research Systems, GRS. I won't waste time on details, but I was hired by someone to investigate disappearance, and the investigation led me to GRS. I learned that there were secret experiments being done down there, and that the top people were members of a cult. I relayed this information to Capricorn and learned that one of the agents was already there undercover. You know about the crusade for genetic purity, and maybe about their religious retreat, the Moonchild. To all appearances, it's a gigantic organic biosphere capable of holding hundreds of thousands of occupants. If, however, the Moonchild is armed with nuclear weapons, it could literally hold the world hostage from its vantage point. Capricorn wants the Moonchild destroyed. The cult at GRS is linked to the crusade. The undercover agent learned that she would be going to the Moonchild, so Capricorn devised a computer virus and coded it, and what's known as the Winter Chip. I made the delivery of the Winter Chip from Capricorn to the agent at GRS. Less than 3 days after I delivered the chip, 24 undercover Capricorn agents had been discovered and murdered, and Capricorn headquarters have been destroyed. Undoubtedly, the faceless forces behind the crusade for genetic purity are responsible for the effectively ending Capricorn's existence. GRS is no longer in operation, and the undercover agent, Ava Sanchez, has disappeared. What I was doing, and what must now do, is find what happened to Ava and help her complete her mission. She's been discovered. You must find the Winter Chip and somehow get it to the Moonchild's computer system. There is additional information in my safe, which may put you on the trail. But where the fuck is the safe? We didn't look over there yet. Alright, that's the whole plot dump. Did you guys get all that? We got to stop the Moonchild from having nuclear bombs and blowing that shit up.
The Colonel's file cabinet. There must be some info in here. Locked.
Yeah, I guess it locks all the way down. Alright, well that's a perfect time to wrap it up. Hold on,
This must be the safe the Colonel referred to on the emergency disc. This is a top-of-the-line security safe, and I'll need a combination to open this.
How do you know what's the fuck's going on? There's no numbers. We're gonna probably need to go talk to the girlfriend. That's what I think. All right, y'all. Drop them mics if you haven't already. Drop them subs if you're new. I'm out of here. Laura Bow, TK4T1, Selena, Nibbler. Appreciate all you guys. I'm out.